And what's up, YouTube? It's your pal Moonstone, Moon for short, and today I'm going to be talking about my mental blocks. And if you don't know what mental blocks are, I'm going to try and give you an example. Say you have a rake in one hand, and in front of you there's like a quadrillion dollars. And that person who's holding the rake, which is you, you're like,
Oh my god, there's $1 million in front of me, but I can't break it up.
and mental blocks suck. I've had them for a while, and they really made me miss out on a lot of stuff. And before I get into that, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. And be sure to check out my other newest video, A Wolf's Howl, Chapter 1, The Escape. It's going to be available on AO3 soon. Make sure to keep your eye out for my content. Now, anyway, back to the topic. Now, my mental blocks, I say, started around when I was first going into 7th grade. Now, when I went into 7th grade, there's this one thing I was super excited for. I was excited for it ever since I first heard about it. It was the Paw Patrol movie. Now, if you don't know what Paw Patrol is, it's basically like a little kid show where they rescue people. Each dog has its special own ability. Like there's Marshall, he's a firefighter. Chase, he's a police officer, and etc., etc. Blah, 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 blah. And when the movie first came out, I was super duper excited. But after I saw the animation in the trailer, I was like, I'm still excited, but why am I not watching it? As in, there was even a free movie thing at the library over the summer, and Paw Patrol the movie was one of them, but I didn't go even though I really wanted to. Like, something was stopping me from doing it. Now, at first, I thought it was just one of my autism problems. Like, I have trouble adapting to change, so maybe that was the problem. The movie changed a lot because of the animation, and Mayor Humdinger, I really don't like him, but he was one of the main villains. So I thought, hey, maybe that's why, and I just ignored it. But things began to get a little more serious later on in my life. Like how we have this huge test that was coming up. I really want to study for it. I literally got all my pens and papers out, some on my bed so that way I could study. But I just stood there for hours just fidgeting off. I was like, what am I doing? I have to study this. Or, hey, why am I not picking up my pencils? Until it was dinner time, then it was bedtime, and I didn't I didn't do terrible, mind you, but I got a B minus when I probably could have gotten an A plus. Not too bad, but I could have done better, and I don't know why. I know you're thinking,
Oh, Moonstone, you're just being lazy.
or
Moonstone, you're just being stupid.
it's not like that. For some reason, it was so hard for me to just do it. As I mentioned before, when a mental block is what you have, then you basically have this invisible bubble around you that's stopping you from touching the thing that you want to do, or doing the thing you want to do, or basically anything. Those are the forms of it. You can get it while you're writing, you just stop in the middle of the story that you're writing and you don't know how to finish it. Or in sports. It's very common to get mental blocks in sports. Those are all sorts of forms of it and how they could affect you. And it affected me the most because it made me miss out on a lot of stuff. And when I really want to do something that I can only do like once or twice a year, I missed out on it. And I missed out on a lot of good memories that usually came around. Like Christmas time. Home Alone was my favorite type of movie, but I didn't watch it at all during Christmas. Even though it was my TV time, I just fidgeted off and went on YouTube, and my whole time I wasn't really enjoying it. I really wanted to watch Home Alone. I could get it because our TV had all that free stuff on it, but I just didn't. I literally wasn't able to, even though I was. Or, does that make sense? I feel like I'm so bad at explaining this, but that's basically what it was like for me. I was so excited to see sort of things, but I ended up missing out on them because I was just not able to, you know, do it. Now, at first I thought, oh my god, am I suffering depression or something? Because I hear that depression makes people not do the things that they love. And I actually have a twin brother that's going through that. I'll tell you about his art channel sometime in the future. But right now, back to the video. How many times have I said that? I don't know. But anyways, mental blocks, for me, they were always just,
Torture.
when I looked forward to doing something, I just wasn't able to do it. And I just ended up missing out. I kept missing out, and it sucked. The biggest mental block that I've had so far was one over the summer where we got this free pool pass. we go to the pool for free. And Mom literally offered me to go down there if I wanted to, but I just said no, even though I really wanted to. Now, she asked me why, and I just came up with all these dumb excuses, which were real excuses, but they're ones I didn't mind, like all the people. Like I said,
It'll be too crowded there, I get anxiety.
which is true, I probably would have, but still. And that's just one of them. And she was like,
Okay?
so yeah, I have a big regret now because I feel like we wasted the pool pass. We didn't completely not go to the pool. We went around 6 to 7 times, but we probably could have gone around like 20 times if we wanted to. So it just goes to show you. You might think mental blocks are just when people are lazy or can't come up with ideas, but that's the complete opposite. It's kind of like depression, in my opinion. You really want to do something, but completely consumes you and just stops you. Stops you right where you're at. And that can make you miss out. Kind of like how depression can. Now, I'm not depressed, I'm not suicidal, I'm not anything like that, but I just wanted to talk about this sort of thing in the video because mental blocks have been really getting to me a lot, and I just have to share it with someone. Now, if anyone else out there is struggling with mental blocks, then make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and maybe in the future I'll be able to do a video about you. And to everyone watching this who's having the same type of problems, we'll pull through. We'll do this. We're all in this together. I want everyone to know that. That's the reason I created this channel. I wanted to make a place for people on the spectrum like me to go when they feel sad or need advice, or just when their mood lifted. I know nothing on here is fancy, but I promise I'll keep doing my best. I keep going till I do perfect. And there's one more thing I want to talk about. If you guys have mental blocks, I come up with a small strategy that allows me to overcome it. Now, this mental block that I'm talking about right now is when you watch a video, but you can't, even though the video is right in front of you. I don't know if that's a mental block, but that's just an example. One trick that I do when I have that sort of thing, I cover my left eye, push it shut, and then click on the video and turn on the volume, and I'm able to watch it. And if we do it enough times, I'm able to watch it with no problem. I'm not sure if that's helpful, but if it helps you guys, make sure to share it with others. And I'm pretty sure that's all I have for today's video. If you want me to do more like this in the future, make sure to like and subscribe. I said it so many times, but seriously, like and subscribe. Do it! Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, guys, especially for those who continue watching. I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, peace. See you later. Bye.